Hello, 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 my darlings. Thank you for joining me on A Slice of Life, A Slice of Life. Well, it's getting closer to Christmas every day. Day follows night, night follows day, and you are not booed up yet. Mm-mm. You're not booed up yet, and it's bothering you. You're not booed up yet. So AARP must have been talking to you. Yes, you know this magazine that you throw away because you don't want to look at it because it says AARP. You know you AARP. Uh-huh. Well, anyway, it says, should you look up that lost love? Let me put it up here so you can see for yourself. Now, I know you want to get booed up. You feeling like you need somebody. I don't want to do Christmas by myself. So let me just go back and find somebody. What's that song? I'm looking for a new love, baby. A new love. Well, in this case, they're saying you want to go back and find that old boyfriend because you already know him or her. You already know something about them. And so maybe you want to reboot, not boot up. You want to reboot for Christmas. All right. Well, let's see what they're saying. Should you look up that lost love? That's what they're asking. It's easier than ever to find an old flame, but make sure you can handle whatever happens next. Now, you know why you're not with that person. You know what happened was. But in this case, this is a real true love story. So this woman in this particular, wait a minute, let me tell you which one it is. It's the December and January AARP. Okay, so Sonoria Weaver is on the cover. Okay, anyway, should you look up that lost love? In this case, this woman was thinking about somebody that went to high school with her. So she just happened to be looking at the Facebook because so you can find them on Facebook. Those are the old, pictures. And so this was back in 1964. They finished, wait a minute. They finished in 1964 somewhere. They finished high school in 1964. That's when I was finishing college. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Anyway, she decided to go look up the person. Somewhere along the way, they heard on the grapevine that he wasn't with the wife, and he's been divorced twice, and she's been divorced one time. And so she was looking for his beautiful red hair, and she saw somebody but didn't have red hair. Now, here's the thing when you look at people. Let me read this again. It's easier than ever to find an old flame, but make sure you can handle whatever happens next. In her case, he didn't have the red hair anymore because 1964, you may not have that red hair on your head. And so, but somebody that looked like him on Facebook. So she made a little statement on Facebook, and then turns out that he made a statement back to her, and we said, oh, that must be him. And they got together and actually married. They certainly did. And I suppose this is a happily ever after story. So she rebooed. All right. So what does AARP say about it? Well, AARP says, know your motivations. All right. So why are you looking for them? You looking for them for a few minutes? Are you looking for them because you feel badly? Are you looking for them because, why are you looking for that person? You really was in love with that person all these years, and you never told them, and you want to tell them at Christmas, or you really just want to see them again. So understand your motivation before you get out here. It says, be honest with yourself about any current romantic partners and the intended recipient before hitting before hitting sin. Oh yeah, before hitting sin. All right, so you got something going on, but you said let me send a message. So you got to be careful. What's the expectations here? What are you looking for? What's your real reason for getting with that person? And then it also says manage expectations. Well, she was always cute. She had a cute figure. Everything was always in place. When the last time you saw her? Okay, and then whatever that is, if it don't look like that now, is that going to be an issue? You see, being a visual and sensual, you all know that. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm hoping that if that's not an issue, you just want the person. You see, you or you may not even recognize the person. Maybe they had some kind of illness that has distorted a portion of their body. Is it all in? You all in? So don't make any phone calls or make any statements until you have gotten in the person's presence. You don't know the state of mind. There's too many things you don't know, and you're taking a chance on going backwards. Sometimes backwards is okay. You could go backwards to go forwards. How many times we've heard that? Go backwards to go forward. But in this case, should you look up the lost love? You might want to think about that again. It says it also accept whatever comes. So if that person, some things might have happened, especially in 1964, they've been in service, they've been in jail, they had some mental issues, a number of things, or they've just been moving along in life, and all of a sudden they found themselves where you are right now, looking to reboot. I just like that word this time of year. I don't know, I just feel like looking for love, looking for somebody. They were sitting thinking about you, you were sitting thinking about them. You never know. It could be, we don't know God's plans for any of this. But I thought this was an interesting article, so I decided to ask my friend reasons to look up your past flame. So my friend says, for closure and understanding. Now, the whole word closure, I used to watch these guys on TV, on YouTube, that talked about closure. You got to have closure. Do you think you always have to have closure? I need to talk to this person, but I'm gonna have to let them call me back because I called them early today. Closure and understanding. So reconnecting can provide closure on unresolved feelings and help you understand what went wrong in the relationship. I don't know, do we have to have closure? I guess you have to have closure. You need to see them again. But I don't like it when you have to have the closure, and so you call and look for them and search for them. I don't need that kind of closure. Closure, I think, is a state of mind for me. I don't need to have that. Especially if I feel like you did me wrong, then why am I trying to look for you for some kind of closure or some kind of understanding? But then other people on the other side, because I'm not a relationship coach, will say, well, the person on the other side said you did them wrong. And then both of you all it was a misunderstanding and you miss each other. But my other part about that is if it's in God's will, you're gonna find each other anyway. That's how I don't want to look for anybody for closure. That's fine. We see you on the other side. All right, nostalgia and fun memories. Okay, revisiting a past relationship can evoke positive memories and a sense of nostalgia, allowing you to reflect on personal growth since then. Well, when I was with this person, I was at that, but I'm doing this over here now. So, sometimes you be glad that person gave you a step. Sometimes people that you meet are stepping stone. You need, listen, God sends people for a season. They come to help you. They come to lift you up. I always talk about my one-woman show. I don't know if I would have done it without this group of people who just stepped into my life and said, come on, they drugged me, kicking and screaming, and then they made it happen for me. I've called their names 10,000 times, so you can go to all my shows, with all the people. But I'm saying all that to say that, God sends you people like to give you that boost, to help you along, to pull you along. And then he'll send you some more people to do something else different. And another group will do something else different, and so it's an evolution. For me, it's an evolution. But in this case, it is nostalgia and fond memories. And you just remember what a great time you all had together. That doesn't mean you're going to have a great time the next time. Potential for rekindling. Okay, there's a possibility that both of you have grown and changed, and a reunion could lead to renewed relationship. Now, you didn't like what he did, and he didn't like what you did. And you don't do that anymore. He doesn't do that anymore because he found out that wasn't the proper thing to do, and you found out that wasn't a good thing to do. So you all have changed. Life has a way of changing you anyway, baby. Life will give you enough curves, enough balls to miss, enough strikeouts that some of you will change anyway. Some part of you will change anyway, and you get mellow after a certain time. After a while, you get a little mellow anyway. You calm down. Things that used to get on your nerve don't get on your nerves as much as they used to get on your nerve. And maybe not get on your nerves at all. And having said that, then you're better together. There's a potential for a rekindling. And then what about curiosity about their life? You just want to know what happened to them. What happened to you? I really loved you. I really did. And you went off, and you went here, then yon, them skirts, you got them skirt streets. Them skirt streets will get you. Those skirt streets. There's an age. There's an age when you're in them skirt streets. It's an age when we all you get in them streets. But it's a time when you come out and you find out that this person, did they ever wake up and come out the streets? What happened to them? What happened? They had this potential going and that potential going. They couldn't stay with you because they were going to do A, B, and C. Did they get it all done? I just want to know, because that was foremost in your mind, that you had to do this. You watched my face with all of that. Did you get it done? Just a curiosity there, and then learning and growth. These are reasons to consider looking up a past flame, learning and grow. Reflecting on past relationships can help you learn more about your preferences and your relationship patterns. You say, I don't do that anymore. I used to think that's what I wanted. I used to think that's what I wanted. I used to think that's what I want. I don't want that anymore. I thought that was everything. Men come to that too. They gotta have, she gotta have, I want it. And you find out all that. All the glitters is not gold, period. All the glitters is not gold. I got some solid people. You start looking at things differently after you get a certain age. And so that was 5. Let me review these 5 reasons to look up a past flame. 1, closure and understanding. Closure and understanding. 2, nostalgia and fond memories. Number 3, curiosity about their life. Curiosity about their life. 4, potential for rekindling. Like in this one, AARP. They got married. And 5, learning and growth for your own self. You think like, you know what? I was crazy back then. I'm not doing that now. I don't need to do that now. I mean, he told me some stuff that really made sense. She told me some things that I really wish I could tell her, how much I appreciate it, because I appreciate her more now than I ever did. In the same way, I appreciate him more now than I ever did. Honest to God. Some of those things that he told me, I didn't believe, that I had found out the hard way. All that comes into mind. And so when you looking to reboot for the holiday, looking for your old flame, then let's look at the reasons. Look at these positive reasons. Now, my friend also gave me reasons to not look up your past flame. 1 is the risk of emotional turmoil. If you reconnecting can stir up unresolved feelings. So if it was distressful, it was stressful, don't do it. Number 1 reason is the risk of emotional turmoil. Number 2, unrealistic expectations. Idealizing the past can create unrealistic expectations for the present, potentially leading to disappointment. Sometimes he didn't change. She didn't change. This is the same old. It's all dressed up. It's gotten older. It's got more eyelashes. It's got more pop belly, but nothing changed. And then number 3, current relationship impact. If you're in a new relationship, why are you reaching out for an old one? And please don't do that to make somebody jealous. Don't do that, because you'll lose out on both of them. Don't do that. Number 4, life changes. People often change significantly over time. You might discover that the person you remember isn't who they are now. Life would do things. Life is life. Life is a journey, as we know. And it's full of twists and turns, hills and valleys. And that is why we don't know how the person got up the hill or came out of the valley. And we don't know what twisted the twist, and what didn't turn the correct way, and how all of that impacted the person you knew in high school, a person you knew in college. Think about the people who dated some of the people you see on the news now, and they go, oh my God, That used to be my friend. He used to live next door to me. He was in the dorm with me. We used to go out together. You ever had that experience? And aren't you glad you're not with that person? Or you had no sense, or you saw something? Don't do it. And regret and what if. Regrets and what if. Engaging with a past flame can lead to regrets or an unhealthy fixation on what could have been, detracting from your current life. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. I know it's Christmas time, and many of you are feeling a little something about not being with the person you want to wake up on Christmas morning and have that Christmas television whole thing, that thing that they have convinced us that if you don't have a Christmas like this, you're not having a Christmas. But I tell you, it's all a mind thing, people. It's all a mind thing. What did I tell you on yesterday? And I'm gonna say it again today. You make your Christmas your Christmas. Like my mother said, you make your house your castle. I don't care if it's one room. You go to the dollar store, my favorite store, the dollar store, and get you some dollar candles. Yes, baby, and get you some little Christmas trees if you want to, or get you some ribbons, or get you. You say, well, I don't want to put up a Christmas tree, but get the little Christmas decorations and hang them all over your house. Get you some fabric and throw it somewhere. Go look at this beautiful jacket I have on. Don't you love this jacket? It was a place called Step Up back in the day. I love them dearly. Martha and I don't know why I can't think of the father's name, but anyway, and the daughter is a anesthesiologist and a soror. I just gonna blank on everybody's name. But anyway, Latanya. That's right. Well, anyway, I got this from look at this beautiful jacket. I got this from them. Go to the Goodwill. I would say go to Step Up, but they don't have Step Up anymore. But go somewhere where they have nice nice things and buy you this. I know I paid about $2. What the jackets used to be, $2 or $3? I can't remember. But anyway, you can't find this is crushed velvet, beautiful. I've had it for years and years now. But I've been going to Step Up. I went all the 25 or 30 years they were open. I went to Step Up, and so I said all that to say you fix up your own place. You get you a chair, a table. That's your place. That's how your house. As I had somebody say, that's your house. You live in there. I don't have nothing to do with that. That's your house. You fix up your house the way you want your house fixed up. I had my house fixed up the way I wanted it fixed up. So it didn't matter. I have people in all the time. It didn't fit that ain't got nothing to do with me. That had something to do with me. I have all my pretty stuff and all the things I thought. See, all that kind of, that's me. You see, and I'm saying to you, fit whatever it is, enjoy it. If you feel that one of these reasons, the AARP and I've thought about looking for a lost love, looking for somebody you haven't been with, you want to reboot, just be careful about it. Take your time about it. But what I always say, and pray about it. Oh yeah, pray about it and see what God has for you. In the meantime, in between time, know that I love you. I mean, you always got me. You got me. Hey, I'm right here, Monday through Friday, every day, sharing as much information as I can with you about life and living, baby, because 26 is coming. 26 is coming. I just heard, did you hear the President of the United States give his speech tonight? Did you hear? You all better get on with your life and get anchored somewhere and to make some determinations about what you're going to do and how you're going to do it. Do you see how he called out the Somalians? Oh, y'all. Okay, I don't do politics. That's Tabitha. That's Joy Reid. Okay. That's Joy Reid and that's Tabitha. That's Roland Martin. I had to fight myself. And that's Don Lemon. I fight because I know I wouldn't be on the air long. Especially after that, what I heard tonight, I don't want to do it. But go hear what they have to say about it. Go hear what they have to say about it. And I'm telling you, in 26, we get ready. Now, how about your regret and your rejoice? Well, I got a regret. I'm not going to be able to do one of the things on my list. I'm not gonna be able to do it. So I have a song. What is it? I have a song up called "It's Christmas." I love that song. I sing it all the time. I wrote it 2 years ago. I put it up a cappella, and I wanted to get it recorded this year with music. And I don't have it recorded with music, and my musicians are busy. And there was a time I could go drive over to Chattanooga and or meet halfway between and try to get the music together, but we can't do that. Or right here in Atlanta with the posse, everybody's busy, and so that's my one regret. But I'm gonna play it. Go on YouTube and find "It's Christmas." The lyrics are still good. The lyrics are seamless. They year to year to year, and the music. I love the music, and y'all can just hear the jazz. I can hear all the instruments, but the instruments are not there. That's gonna be my. It's not gonna be a regret. It's just a delay for me because the music stays. It's up on YouTube, and that's more than it was. It used to not be anywhere, but in my head. So I don't. I had 8 things. That's the one thing I know that I gotta wait to 26 to do. But that'll be first on my list. That'll be first on my list. What about you, baby? You got your regrets? And because at the end of the year, when December 31st comes, I want you to be smiling. I want you to be geared up. I want you to have the power of prayer on your lips and get ready to roll into 26. Because you heard the Commander in Chief tonight. I heard you. I hope you were listening. I love you. You're going to need some love. We're going to need some love. Jesus is love. And you can't do anything about it.